At the start of your job interview, you will have to introduce yourself. The hiring manager will say, "Welcome to the interview. Please introduce yourself. If you give a weak introduction, you will not get hired." So in this video, to help you, I will give you brilliant tips, sample structures, and fantastic introductions that will help you easily beat the competition. And just very quickly, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and also tell me the name of the job you are being interviewed for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips. Okay, let's start working through those all-important tips that will help you give the perfect introduction at your job interview. Here we go. Tip number one is to keep your job interview introduction to less than 60 seconds in duration. It does not need to be any longer than that. The hiring manager will want to ask you lots of different questions, so your introduction should be focused and concise. Tip number two is to keep your introduction professional and work related. Do not talk about your family, friends, any personal problems you have, or what you get up to outside of work. Tip number three for giving a great job interview introduction is to make sure you use a structure. You should talk about either 3 or 4 things in your introduction. Very soon, I will give you 2 sample structures to choose from. When you use a structure, it tells the hiring manager you have good communication skills. And tip number 4 for giving the perfect interview introduction is to make sure you practice it several times before your interview. The hiring manager wants to assess your communication skills, so if you practice your answer, that will help get the interview off to a confident start. In the next section of this training video, I am going to go over to my training screen and give you 2 sample structures you can use when introducing yourself in your interview. All you have to do is choose the one structure you think is the best. Here we go. Structure number 1 for introducing yourself in an interview consists of 3 things. Write these down. This is called the PPP structure for job interview introductions. When they say to you, "Please introduce yourself," begin your answer and talk about your past. Briefly talk about any previous job roles held or your educational background. Then move on to P number 2. Tell the hiring manager what you are doing right now in the present. Talk about your current job role and responsibilities or details of any certifications or qualifications you are studying for. And then finish your introduction by telling the hiring manager what your plans are for the future. You can say this: "If you hire me, I have ambitious plans for the future. I want to become a high-performing member of the team and be the go-to expert in my area of specialism." So the first structure for introducing yourself is PPP, past, present and plans. Let's now move on to structure number 2. Structure number 2 consists of 4 things as follows. Write this down. This is called my seat structure for job interview introductions. It's my favorite structure because it is very easy to remember. You will be sitting down on a seat at your interview and you will then talk about the following 4 things. S stands for the skills you have that match the job description. Quickly read the job description before your interview and align your skills with those contained in that important document. E stands for the experience you can bring to their company. If this is your first ever job role, change experience for your educational background. A is very important when introducing yourself. You will give the hiring manager details of any achievements you have attained in life so far. This tells the hiring manager you have a track record of success. T stands for the type of person you are, and again, what you will do in the role to add value to the company. So, structure number one for introducing yourself is PPP, past, present, and plans. And the second structure is my favorite one, seat, skills, experience or educational background, achievements, and the type of person you are. Let's now move on to the next section of the training video, and I will give you a brilliant sample job interview introduction for both structures. Here we go. Introduce yourself, PPP structure. Here we go. Thank you for this opportunity. In the past, I worked for company X as and then you insert the job role. I was a high achiever for the company, helping to increase revenue by 17% during my tenure. At present, I work for company Y as and then you insert the job role. In this position, I have gained extensive experience working on teams, delivering excellent customer service, and responding to challenging situations. I have won Employee of the Month and was part of a team that successfully launched a new company product. We beat the previous best ever company product launch by 22%. If successful, I plan to build a long-term career with your company and work hard to become the go-to expert in my area of specialism. Thank you for listening to my introduction, and I look forward to sharing additional details in the interview regarding my suitability for this post. The second example job interview introduction uses my brilliant SEAT structure, SEAT. Here we go. Thank you for this opportunity. Before applying, I studied the job description carefully to ensure my skills are a solid match. I am a hard-working, reliable, diligent and fast-working team player who strives to deliver excellence in my work. In my previous positions, I have gained diverse experience that will enable me to excel in this role. I have worked on company-wide projects while collaborating with various departments, helped to increase sales through excellent service, and utilised data to make informed decisions that drive growth. In my last position, I was praised by my manager for how I brought creative ideas to the team, helped to train new team members, and for how I always asked customers and clients for feedback so we could improve and increase market share. If you hire me, I will be a great company role model, be flexible in my duties to give you a strong return on my salary, and also take ownership of my professional development to ensure I am always an asset to the team. Thank you for listening to my introduction. Okay, so there you have it. 2 fantastic top scoring introductions, and all you have to do is choose the one introduction you think is the strongest. Now, the next thing to do to accelerate your learning even further is click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download my brilliant insider job interview preparation pack. You will get the exact interview scoring sheet the hiring manager will use to assess you at your job interview. You will get 50 top scoring answers to the most common interview questions, plus you will get my brilliant 30, 60 and 90-day plans for job interviews. This is a document I strongly recommend you use when answering the question, why should we hire you? To get all of those things in your inbox right now, click the link in the top right-hand corner of the video and head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, tell me the name of the job you are being interviewed for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips, and also make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an absolute honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the very best for passing your job interview. Have a wonderful day.